Well, it's been all over the media, this alleged affair between Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and her special counsel Nathan Wade, and it sounds oh so tawdry. This was brought up by one of Donald Trump's co-defendants in the RICO case down in Georgia. His name is Roman, and his lawyer. They say there's some illicit affair between Fani Willis and her special counsel, and this somehow taints the RICO case down in Georgia. Okay, I don't see it, but that's what they're saying. So there's going to be a hearing about this. Fani Willis is going to offer her side, and these dumb fucks on Roman's side are going to show what they have. And this has always been a little strange to me because they claim it's coming out of Nathan Wade's divorce, but all the documents are sealed, so how do they get any evidence? And they've shown no evidence to this point. But now it sounds like Nathan Wade's wife is the one that's talking. You know, woman scorned and all that. She's the one suggesting this affair and how this has hurt her badly and how there's some improprieties and now it affects the fucking RICO case. But as so often the case, we ain't hearing the whole story. As I understand it, this divorce between Nathan Wade and his wife has been going on for a couple of years. And the impetus for this divorce was that his wife cheated on him with his friend, and he brought the divorce. Well, that changes the story a little bit, because if 2 years ago or even a year ago they already have the premise for the divorce, what happens with Fani Willis and Nathan Wade really doesn't make a difference. And I still don't get how it affects this RICO case. But this is starting to smell funny. Does it smell funny to you? We've seen Republicans do this before. Set up other people to lie or bullshit or create some chaos to change the narrative. And that sounds like what may have happened here, because why, after 2 years, does this story all of a sudden come out? Maybe the Republicans are seeing an opportunity, as they do, and they get here talking about some rumor and throwing that out there to give Fani Willis a bad name. That sounds very much like Trumplafucks. This is exactly what they do. The only problem is they leave collateral damage. And what I mean by that is, if Nathan Wade's wife and her lawyer and Mr. Roman and her lawyer are making these claims with no evidence, when it comes down to it and they have to provide some and they can't, well, they have a problem because they're obstructing an official court proceeding, which is illegal. And if you're doing it to Fani Willis and trying to embarrass her and then have nothing to show for it, you can bet Fani's going to indict some motherfuckers for obstruction. And obstruction's a pretty serious case, 20 years in jail. Now, I'm not saying that's absolutely what happened, but it's certainly starting to smell like it. Fani Willis would make a stupid mistake like that? I don't think so. I don't think so. But the Republicans would create some bullshit out of nothing to try to taint Fani Willis. Now that sounds realistic. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. But I think in the end, Fani will be fine. And these fucks that were co-opted by the Republican Party will be fucking sorry.